Hey, Houston, the Challenger has landed. Houston, you can tell America that Challenger is at Taurus Littrow.
Just about 4 hours after touchdown, Cernan prepared to take his first step on the moon. But before he did, he had a message for hundreds of thousands of people watching back on Earth.
I'm on the footpad. And Houston, I step off at the surface at Taurus Littrow. We'd like to dedicate the first steps of Apollo 17 to all those who made it possible.
Schmitt soon joined Cernan on the surface of the moon. The two men planted a flag on the surface to memorialize their landing site.
Roger 17, and presuming to speak on behalf of some of those who work in the MOCR, we thank you very much.
The astronauts then got to the business of science and exploration. Over the next 3 days, the crew would drive their lunar roving vehicle more than 22 miles on the lunar surface. Their first exploration on the moon included a geological survey of Steno crater just south of their landing site. By the end of their first lunar excursion, Cernan and Schmitt had collected over 31 pounds of lunar samples. Day 2 on the moon included a traverse to Nansen crater, nearly 5 miles from the safety of their lunar outpost Challenger. It was the farthest any crew ventured from the Lunar Module while on the moon. From there, the astronauts headed to Shorty Crater. It was there that the astronauts discovered orange soil, which proved to be small beads of volcanic glass formed over 3.5 billion years ago.
Oh, hey! Wait a minute. What? Where are the reflections? I've been through once. There is orange soil. Well, don't move it till I see it. It's all over. Orange!
When Cernan and Schmitt concluded their second day of extravehicular activity, they had set a record for the longest EVA on the moon, 7 hours and 37 minutes. At 5:25 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on December 13, 1972, the men began the final moonwalk of the Apollo program. On this day, the astronauts would examine Tracy's Rock. Named after Cernan's daughter, the massive rock was as big as a house. Their final geological survey took place at Vansar Crater before they headed back to Challenger to close out the final EVA. Once they had returned to the Lunar Module, Commander Cernan unveiled a plaque affixed to one of Challenger's landing gears.
To commemorate not just Apollo 17's visit to the Valley of Taurus Littrow, but as an everlasting commemoration of what the real meaning of Apollo is to the world, we'd like to uncover a plaque that has been on the leg of our spacecraft that we have climbed down many times over the last 3 days. And I'll read what that plaque says to you. Our airman completed his first exploration of the moon, December 1972 AD. May the spirit of peace in which we came be reflected in the lives of all mankind.
Then, at 10:54 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on December 14th, after 75 hours on the lunar surface, Cernan and Schmitt lifted off the moon for a rendezvous and docking with America and the ride home.
Port stage pushed. Mission arm is destined. Okay, I'm going to get to pro. 99, proceeded, 3, 2, 1, ignition. We're on our way, Houston. Regs are good. Ag side. Pitch over.
Roger, you have good thrust.
Okay, 30 seconds. 308 your number. Okay, coming through 1,500 feet, and H dot looks good.